On today's episode of Interviews with A interviews Justin to find out the real truth behind Justin and Miranda's breakup and who he really is. And then Nathan Doldry comes to tell his truth on live Interviews with A.
Good morning, Justin. How are you today? Want to hear an icebreaker? Fat penguin. Moving on, we're gonna ask you a series of questions about you. But first, I'm gonna ask a few icebreaker questions to start this off.
Alright, but make it quick. I got things to do.
Alright, let's then just skip the icebreakers. I'm gonna ask you some rapid fire questions then. Okay, what's your favorite color?
Green.
What sports team do you cheer for?
Ravens.
What's your favorite food?
Yeah.
Cigarettes.
Plug! Did you cheat on Rihanna?
Yes. Oh, man.
Why? You shamed her for cheating, but you cheated on her.
Man, I don't know. I was bored. It just happened.
So you were being a major hypocrite? You decided to cheat because you were bored?
To be fair, Rhiannon was sleeping around, so it was basically fair for me to do that.
Okay then. What do you look for in a friend?
I don't know. I like people who funny, parties, chats, acts like me.
Okay, now tell me about school. What do you plan to do after high school?
You know, I think I have to go outside for a smoke break.
Certain treaty. This is on Wednesday.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll be back right after this break.
Get these new Ice Spice Edition Munch Treats at your local stores. I would rate it 5 out of 5 stars and suggest it for other people. Love Ice Spice Treats. Welcome, Nathan. How are you today?
I'm certainly doing just fine, thanks.
Alright then, first off, how did you know that you were possessed?
First off, I was left on the side of a highway alone in the middle of the night. In my mind, there's no reason I would go to that party. I knew then that I was possessed.
Why did you go out of your way to let people know about your story? Why did you want to know if others had the same experience?
I felt alone. I needed to know if there was anyone else like me who knew that they had been possessed. So, I reached out to the one person I knew who would kind of understand what happened. To me, and the Reverend was the only person I thought could help me.
How did you feel after I told you the truth about it all?
I was very shocked, to be completely honest, but also very relieved to find out that I was not possessed by a psychotic devil. It was a good thing to learn. It was exciting to get to understand the person that took over my body for a day.
Wow, thanks for an in-depth answer. I appreciate it. Alright, next question. Why did you stop Reverend from getting me?
I saw the good side of your personality and understood that you were a good person and didn't deserve what the Reverend was doing to you. I knew that if I just let it happen, I would have regretted it later on, so I decided to do something about it.
Wow, thank you so much for saving me. Have you ever talked to the Reverend since?
No, I've not seen him since that incident.
Thanks for tuning in this week to Interviews with A. Next week we'll interview Rhiannon. Coming up after this break is Dylan's Big Greek Wedding, where we find out if Dylan is going to find his bride this week.